What's going on, family? This one right here is old girl says she got 6 kids by 6 different men. If one of the men come by the house to take their child, they have to take them all. You either take all or none. That's just how she operate. So we gonna get into it. Let her tell her story, and then we go from there, man. Let's
So my
go.
6 kids all have different dads. And today one of the dads came to pick up my son to take him to the beach. He knocks on the door and he's like, "Hey, I'm picking up, so and so to pick him up for the beach." And I'm like, "Okay, are you taking the rest of his 5 siblings? Because if you're not taking them, then he's not going." He's like, "The other kids are not my responsibility. I don't need to take them anywhere." And I'm like, "Well, if you want to take your child on whatever activities you have planned for the day, then you must include the rest of his siblings. It is not fair that you're going to take one child to the beach and then you were going to go fishing and do all these other activities and for their siblings to be home bored." So I told him, if you do not take the rest of his siblings, if you don't take all 5 of his siblings, he will not be going. And guess what? Now they're here in the backyard playing because he refused to take his siblings with him. And now my son is in the room crying because he thinks his dad is the bad guy. One is not going to go to the beach while the other ones stay here at home not doing anything. That is simply not right. It's all of them or none of them. And in this case, obviously it was none. So now I'm the one that's stuck here with 6 children. So my
All right, let's go. Let me give my commentary on this right here. First of all, you had 6 kids, but 6 different men. That's a lot of bodies, boy. That's a lot of body count right there. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm sure you had more than 6 that you laid with. It's not my responsibility to take care of another man's seed, unless I would like to, or unless I want to. Um, if I come by, we're not together no more. If I come by and pick up my kid, and you tell me, well, or bring my kid something to eat, and you be like, well, he had 5 other siblings, and so he's not gonna eat this Chick-fil-A or whatever. If you ain't got 6 other bags of Chick-fil-A, 5 other bags of Chick-fil-A, you can just take it back with you, or we just gonna split it or whatever. I'm gonna have a problem. And then my problem gonna turn into your problem. You know what I mean? Because now I'm finna lawyer you up and go to court and get custody of my kids. Because it's not my responsibility to take care of the other 5 kids. You better go after their dads. Or if I want to go on vacation, in this case, she was saying they was going to the beach and going fishing and everything like that. Hey, if I want to take time and raise my son or daughter or whatever on my dime, that's my prerogative. You trying to make that man responsible for all your bad decisions. It won't happen. Now I'm finna get my kids, because I see now I'm finna get my child, and I'm just gonna take mine. I'm just being call the police, whatever. I'm not finna sit here and have my kid. If she said the kid, hers, the dad's son, or was upstairs crying and thinking his dad is the bad guy, whatever, because she didn't let him go because he had, man, you get the hell out of here, bro. We'll have some serious problems with that. Serious problem. I don't play that. Y'all know how I feel about the babies, so you know how I'm probably gonna crash out right here, bro. I'm probably gonna make the situation even worse. But I think that women, you have to stop using the children as a pawn against the man. You have to. And if men have, because I'm gonna tell you, men raise kids different than women. Women will use those kids as a pawn, not men. I got custody of my kids at a young age. I didn't use them against their mom. Nope. If she wants to see them, she can see them. She want to take them somewhere, she can take them somewhere. But at the same time, I had to say so. So in this particular case here, man, I sit and laugh, man, but nah. Your other 6 kids, 5 kids, and you nasty, bro. Who laying with that woman? After you had 3, all right, just say you had 2 kids by 2 different men. Okay, now you got a third one. Who did number 4, bro? Who a bad decision number 4? Because the number 3 could be a oopsie, a slip up. You already made 2 bad decisions. You got 1 baby, one child's father. All right. Then number 2, you thought y'all might work out. That didn't work out. Number 3 is a mental case, but number 4 is just stupid. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's no way in hell I'm number 3, because I'm looking like you already got 2 of these. That'd be 3. You didn't stay with them 2. What make you think you're gonna stay with me? Or they didn't stay with you. So what made me think you're gonna stay with me? And then especially the number 4, the 4 father. She got 3 baby daddies out here, bro. She for the streets at that point. You for the streets at number 2, but you really for the streets when you got 3 kids father. I'm just being honest with you. You for the streets. Ain't nothing, no ifs, ands, and buts. You can tell me, women, y'all got multiple kids fathers out here that you dealing with. And I know y'all gonna be like, well, a man can have 3, 4, 5 babies. Yeah, he could. Yeah. I ain't saying. And you're a fool to get involved with a man that got 3 or 4, 5 baby mamas. You're a fool. You're a fool for that. Because look, that's a Nick Cannon situation, and no man got that type of time to spend with his kids. So you ladies, you're a fool if you now like one dude. What's the rapper? What's the rapper guy? Got like 12 kids or so many kids, mothers, man. Oh my goodness. The NBA. I'm not a big. I'm a big age man. I'm an OG. I don't know these young guys no more. I'm an OG man. You gotta look, man. I'm grandpa. I'm grand now. You know what I mean? So I don't know these guys. But y'all ladies, what make y'all keep laying with men who keep producing babies? Yeah, they might have a little fame, but they keep spreading their seed like that. Yeah, I don't think that's nasty. With the STD rates running around here, well, that's why I'm not trying to get off from a girl with 6 baby dads and 6 kids. That's terrible, bro. Who keep fertilizing that hole? That's horrible. All this Texas just got 200,000 new cases. Now they're saying Philadelphia just tested school and there's 654 new cases of HIV in the school. Man, nobody care about their life no more. This is horrible. This is nasty here. Once you get multiple free skeeting babies out here, I don't want no part of it. No. Maybe 2. That's it. With me. I ain't gonna go down this rabbit hole too much, but what will y'all do? Are you getting your kids, or you lawyering them up, or you calling the police? Because it's not my responsibility to take your other 5 kids if I come to pick up my kid and have fun that day. And my kid is not going to be upstairs crying because you didn't say I can't go. No. I'm finna grab his hand and we're gonna walk over. I know you probably gonna call the police and be like, oh, it's kidnapped or whatever you trying to do. Then we're gonna go to court. I'm gonna fight. We're gonna lawyer this thing up. But in that case, when you got a crazy person you dealing with, and I ain't gonna say crazy, but when you got I should say controlling. When you got a controlling person you dealing with, you have to fight like that. You have to be willing to go there. Let's watch this video one more time.
So my 6 kids all have different dads. And today, one of the dads came to pick up my son to take him to the beach. He knocks on the door and he's like, hey, I'm picking up, so-and-so to pick him up for the beach. And I'm like, okay, are you taking the rest of his 5 siblings? Because if you're not taking them, then he's not going. He's like, the other kids are not my responsibility. I don't need to take them anywhere. And I'm like, well, if you want to take your child on whatever activities you have planned for the day, then you must include the rest of his siblings. It is not fair that you're going to take one child to the beach and then you were going to go fishing and do all these other activities and for their siblings to be home bored. So I told him, if you do not take the rest of his siblings, if you don't take all 5 of his siblings, he will not be going. And guess what? Now they're here in the backyard playing because he refused to take his siblings with him. And now my son is in the room crying because he thinks his dad is the bad guy. One is not going to go to the beach while the other ones stay here at home not doing anything. That is simply not right. It's all of them or none of them. And in this case, obviously it was none. So now I'm the one that's stuck here with 6 children.
All right, let me know what y'all think with that, man. Maybe I'll share a link in the description. Will be in this link of this video will be in the description box. You can also like, subscribe, share the channel. We greatly appreciate it, man. And until the next video, shalom.